from cut purses to contract killers.
Ah, well, thanks to your little interference with our business, you are invested.
And we can't have our mutual friend Arthur thinking he outsmarted us. Give me what you owe. Or maybe I'll just have to help myself to it when you're dead. You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
What do you
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next? Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? Make it quick if you can.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose.
What's the word? Can we stay? Make it quick if you can.
Hey, good looking. Open up.
That means things have stayed interesting. Something over there.
Don't be shy. Should do.
Can't give up now. Trap. Be cautious.
Don't mind if I do.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Trap.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
This'll be fun.
Ooh.
This'll be fun. This'll be fun. Hot foot. The place is trapped.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Foxy.
Hot foot. The place is trapped.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
This'll be fun.
To the left and...
Our friend Arthur was up to something nasty. We ought to check some of his donations. Claire's looking a little worse for wear.
still alive, so that's progress.
What's the word? Can we stay? Make it quick if you can.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns. Sinister? Ha 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 ha! Nonsense! They're extremely precious. And you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them. Keep it together, Arthur. There's no evidence that links this back to you. And you definitely locked the basement before you left. What? No, wait! Keep it together, Arthur. There's no evidence. Really? There's no...
What are you calling this?
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire.
Welcome, adventurer. No doubt you came here to choose from my find. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? My weapons are about. I provide a personalized service. Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Killing holds no... One more question, if you'll... Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? This weapon must be fit for every kill. So, answer me honestly. Could you kill one you loved? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm...
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have begging, sniffing for our stones. Gortashwa.
There's more than one way to skin a Tressim. We'll find a way into the city. You have my word.
He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Both of us. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward! Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head? I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, you'd better knock some sense into that bloody thug before I do. I had enough trying to make a bloody living without some moron cracking your skull for no good reason. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear up. What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shit.
Let's march.
Tempers are right.
Shadow.
What do you want now? And go down to the... What do you want now?
Story.
Invisible me. Success.
Kick 'em all out.
And go down to the bloody...
Good job, Harry. Let's go inside. Don't be scared.
What to do?
Stinks of... How dare you? A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending, so we have decided to pretend. Hello, hello, and welcome to the
A circus! Can we go?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just...
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oof! Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Oh, well, she should have practiced those high notes. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless. More than a handful, less than a bundle.
How many redcaps are in a handful?
Enough to clean Crimson's cage, but not enough to organize the wine. Madame Lucretius is very particular.
So, precisely how many redcaps are missing?
Dad, I just told you.
It's just a man in a
6.
costume. It's not real.
But costumes don't drool, Dad.
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire. It's catchy, right?
Mate, there is so much wrong with that name.
Sorry, you have redcaps working in your circus?
Oh, yes. Pyramidius and Fred are cleaners. They've just joined but are settling in marvelous.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass. Waldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Waldarians. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Waldarian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only... Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision. Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
I'm not paid to debate with...
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's hot. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so...
Oh, gods. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my...
If you want to chat, talk to...
Donations? Very funny. You can make a donation to the refugees, or you can leave.
Well, if you must, I suppose it... What are you still flapping?
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange... Oh, folk, the room next door has rather reeked.
I hear you've been...
Tempers are rising.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good grace.
This place is trapped.
What do we have here? Don't burn yourself.
I'll do it.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Who's that rummaging around in there? You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll...
No one back home will ever believe this.
Gods, any...
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder...
I don't need you standing...
Who would do such a thing?
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Got ya! Too slow!
Double the patrols. We're dealing with them. I don't need you.
Seems we were patrolling her.
Come on, let's go. Shadows don't suit me. Come on.
Looking ahead.
Pardon if my eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't realize Baldur's Gate was so big. You can say that again. Wait, I know you. You're the reasons, and you're in luck. Because we're having a special sale on some of the choice items I picked up on our way here. Fancy stuff. Want to see? Don't be a goose. But even if they were liberated from the barn, all profits go to the refugees anyway. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from
I'd certainly feel...
You again. Did you need something? What? How? Nine hells. Whatever you think, you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy maker. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. It sounds terrible when you put it like that, but maybe you can put a stop to this whole operation. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Philologia sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. We're much more interested in the beds and the pantry. That'll make sure Sinta knows the basement's off limits. The Ponzi Pratty own. Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be out. Still decent folk about.
What do you get out of this? Hmm? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some
Oh, the cakes your tummy can handle.
I know this Bobby boy.
What's that?
My! The fates move in strange and after our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. Did it? I'd quite like to get inside. But it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue. But what if I was smaller? More discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket? Ooh. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll pale Cyric.
That might be worth a look.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
I'm busy.
Attention fists. Listen up. One more dereliction of juicy, and you're all going to punishment.
How she did it. I mean, Karis was always filthy.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be...
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city.
We've got to get Grunch in...
Heads will roll for this transgression. Oh, you poor, naive son. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fight. Well, I was gonna sell the they talk some absolute... I should be loins deep in Chares's... Piss off, would you?
Can't stand her.
Actually got here safely. So...
God, can't... My son...
They got me signed up to learn to make
Don't take that on yourself.
I'm really worried about...
What a sad situation. The once proud...
So, you survived. That's more... It's mainly anger that keeps me going. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the...
You're all right. My God, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe. Let me get a good look at you.
Never again. You hear me? Never.
We've lost so many since Elturel.
Exiles feast to commemorate those we lost. Supplies are short.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days. As if I could change that.
Hail! Forgive me, you're in... Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm... These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see locals going without while strangers feast. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say? Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them what?
Oh, still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Washing my pits, washing my pit. Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
We'll drink to their memory.
We got here first, Fred.
If you're here to
Back off! I found these.
Ways and means, dear. Ways and means. Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy.
Can I help you? This is a private.
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
To lose our children is a tragedy. Ulmer insists the tribe.
You think you can just walk into our camp? Present your...
You're talking to the wrong hunter.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day. We underestimated an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey, thou didst...
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned. The wretched...
Im Orak.
I will say no more.
No. That's shame. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel. But this one is new to me. Those who have left us will be celebrated.
As we all hoped. And this is the one I spoke of. They killed not only that Fenn's hag, but also the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
2 fine trophies. Perhaps I can interest you in a third. A noble goal. I will not ask you to deviate from it. In the city lives Cazador Zar, a powerful man, a respected man. But behind the facade, there is a monster. A vamp. For years, His foul spawn have stolen away innocents. They took our children, every last one. Our whole future. We suspect he holds his victims somewhere below his mansion. And we fear we tried to save them. And paid, slay the vampire, claim his head, and...
I admit I am surprised. I thought your pale companion would kill for a chance.
This is the one who hid the spawn from you.
A vampire spawn is doubly cursed.
No. But he may be useful. Together, you could save those stolen from us and help your companion destroy his old master. We would all be free. Then we will settle for blood. Cazador must be destroyed. For the safety of the city, and to make sure no one else must feel out. The main entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace. It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
You must be exterminated. Nothing less fruitful.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear, but we cannot build plans on fear. We will act for all our sakes.
Making me sweat.
Every last bloodsucker. I swear it.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
Tempers are...
Not used to lying low.
It's never numbers, but the bonds we share.
Should
and they are stronger
do.
than ever.
As long as we stand together, we will never be truly broken.
Tempers are...
No one stopped me yet.
Quite a spot.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Almost.
Pigeons are they can't fly.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ah, a new face. Something to say. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. I'm alive and well, aren't I? Though, I will admit it, I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggy. Something nearby is snatching them. Well, any letters you find? Don't suppose you've, much appreciated. Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
Woof! A charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels? They're not for sale. They're worth more than their weight in gold. Found him, did you? I can't say. Bring him here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. Gomwick was his handler, not his owner. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. I'm not surprised. Gomwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless mutt if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep.
The army is probably no more.
Forgive me.
Do not, undead.
As soon as the fighting starts, mark my words, we'll be on our own.
In the name of the Fire One, have mercy.
You want to let those dogs get away with this?
I should go straight to the source.
For the guild. Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
That was before
wild. You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You wouldn't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
It has nothing to do with his death. Swear it.
You're such a scaredy cat.
I think that's what they call a monopoly.
Give them a piece of your mind and
It's a
pieces of
racket,
your body will be
is what it
washing up
is.
in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Bastards. The Absolute army will be here any day now.
Stop fretting. The steel watch will be stopped today.
Maybe it has something to do with the
Those
army
machines
about
will
to
form a
invade the
circle around
city.
the upper city as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words.
That so-called army is
We'll be
probably
on our
no more
own.
than a pack of goblins and bugbears. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Those thugs worked for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you
Throw a
take your
fit when
complaints
there's
to
no
them?
hot water. You wouldn't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the
Never
gods
thought I'd
don't give
feel
a damn
sorry for
about
a
us.
flock of pigeons.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt
Work
him.
for the guild.
He had
Give them a
nothing
piece
to
of
do
your
with
mind
his
and
death.
pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Bastards.
I think
Mummy?
that's what they call a monopoly.
It's a racket, is what it
We
is.
get caught sneaking in. A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
The worst that could happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
It won't help us. At least let the children
You didn't
in.
even fight back.
Had nothing but scraps for days.
Tried.
This is the third time in the last 10 days.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade the city.
Don't believe everything you read in the broadsheets. That so-called
I've
army
packed
is
bags for
probably
myself
no
and the
more than
kids.
a pack of goblins
Ready by the door.
and bugbears.
You should do the same.
But Mummy, I don't want to leave.
Want to let those thugs get
I
away
know,
with it.
sweetie.
Those
But we'll be
thugs work
safe
for
in the
the guild.
wilds.
They
All
can get
right?
away with whatever they like.
In the name of the crying one, have mercy. You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You wouldn't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you take your complaints to them?
You know, that's an excellent idea. I should go straight to the source.
They work for
Never
the
thought
guild.
I'd feel sorry
Give
for a
them a piece
flock
of your
of
mind and
pigeons.
pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow. What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell.
As you did.
At least we'd have a
Never
bed.
hurt him.
Worst
He
that
had
could happen is
nothing
one
to
of
do
those
with his
steel
death.
watchers stamping us
Swear
into
it.
the dirt. There's more than one way to skin
You're
it.
such a scaredy cat.
We'll find a way into the city.
The Absolute army will be here any day now.
I think that's what they call a
Stop
monopoly.
fretting. The steel watch will be stopped is what it is.
Those machines will form a circle
didn't
around the
even
upper
fight
city
back.
as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
It won't help us. At least let the children in.
That can happen if we get
Had
caught
nothing but
sneaking in.
scraps for
A
days.
few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
The worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers
This is the
stamping us
third
into
time
the
in the
dirt.
last 10 days.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade
Want to
the
let those
city.
thugs get away with
Don't
this.
believe everything you read in the
Thugs work for the
broadsheets.
guild.
That so-called
They can get
army
away
is
with whatever
probably
they
no
like.
more than a pack
You
of
throw a
goblins
fit when
and
there's no
bugbears.
hot water.
You wouldn't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
For the guild. What? Actually, the pigeons do the delivery. Why don't you take your complaints to them?
That's an excellent idea. I should go straight to the source.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
More than one way to skin a crescent.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt
The
him.
Absolute Army will be here any day now.
Nothing to do with his death. Stop fretting. The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
Those machines will form a circle around the upper city as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words.
Fight back.
We'll be on our own.
I think that's what they call a monopoly.
It's a racket, is what it is.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
The
Those thugs
Wilds.
worked for the guild.
You throw a
They can
fit
get away
when
with
there's
whatever they
no
like.
hot water. This is the you
won't
last
last a day out there.
10 days.
It's run or sit on my
Maybe it
ass
has
praying.
something to do with the
And
army
the gods
about to
don't give a
invade the
damn
city.
about us.
Don't believe everything you read in the broadsheets.
That so-called army is probably
days in a
no
jail
more than a
cell.
pack of goblins.
Least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
Please, in the name of the crying one,
Work
have
for the guild.
mercy.
Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Mummy?
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you take your complaints to them?
You know, that's an excellent idea. I should go straight to the source.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of
Worst that can happen if we
pigeons.
get caught sneaking in. A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
You didn't even fight back.
He had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
You're such a scaredy cat.
She brought me the sword that helps me feel afraid.
I've packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
It's a racket, is what
Mummy,
it is.
I don't want to leave.
I know, sweetie. But we'll be safe in the wilds. All right?
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You won't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a
This is
scaredy
the
cat.
third time in the last 10 days.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade the city.
Don't believe everything you read in the broadsheets. That so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins
work for the
and
guild.
bugbears.
Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Bastards.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail
The
cell?
Absolute Army will be here any day now.
Worst that can
Stop
happen is one of
fretting.
those
The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
dirt.
Those
Actually, the
machines will
pigeons do
form
the
a circle
delivery.
around the upper city
Why don't you
as
take your
soon as the
complaints to
fighting
them?
starts. Mark my words.
You know, that's
We'll
an
be on our
excellent
own.
idea. I should go
You
straight
didn't
to the
even
source.
fight back.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Wilds.
Worst that can happen.
You throw a
I
fit
think
when
that's
there's
what
no
they call
hot
a
water.
monopoly.
You won't last a day out there, is what it is.
It's run or sit on my ass
Whatever they
praying.
like.
And the gods don't give a damn about us.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days. This is the third time in the last 10 days.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade your body.
Can't believe everything you read in the broadsheets. That so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears.
The Absolute army will be here any day now.
In the name of the Stop fretting. The Steelwatch will put a stop to them.
Those machines will form a circle